Hi, my name is Sarah Davison, and I'm the AMPShare expert for Bosch Power Tools North America. Thanks for taking the time to join our event today. As part of our event, you're going to hear about AMPShare powered by Bosch. We officially launched globally in September of 2022, and I'm excited to announce that we're officially bringing this program to the US and Canada, giving the US and Canada the ability to have a multi-brand compatibility and a cordless system that we can build on. In today's presentation, you're going to hear from the founding partners about what is AMPShare, what it means for the worker of today, and how we're going to work together to build the cordless job site of tomorrow. We're excited to hear from you during our Q&A session, so please drop questions in, asking our executives and our thought leaders all about our programming. And with that, I'm going to pass it to Kaylin Buffalino, our moderator, to give you a little more information about what you can expect.
Thanks, Sarah. My name is Kaylin Buffalino. I am a global communication consultant. I own my company, Gowdy Media, and I'm a published author. I serve as a trusted partner and consultant to brands in every major industry, from food to healthcare to technology. What I do is I help people tell their stories in the most impactful way possible, and I'm a proud partner of Bosch Power Tools. Our goal today is to make sure that the AMPShare launch story is told in a way that really resonates and connects with you, our workers. I will be moderating the conversation, connecting your questions with each of our panel members so that you can get the answers that you're looking for. In terms of asking questions, please feel free to put them in the chat on YouTube, whether it's during the presentation we're about to share or live during our conversation, and we'll make sure that the right person answers that. So with that, we're looking forward to sharing our presentation with you. Introducing AMPShare, powered by Bosch.
Welcome, and thank you to everyone for joining us to launch AMPShare powered by Bosch. My name is Steve Shepard, Vice President and General Manager of Bosch Power Tools North America. With me today are my Bosch colleagues, as well as our partners at FEIN and Rothenberger, to officially introduce the AMPShare battery system to the US and Canada. AMPShare powered by Bosch is a battery alliance of expert brands with a shared vision to offer you the best and widest 18-volt system with extensive compatibility across many brands and applications. A cordless system that you can build on for years to come. Throughout today's event, you'll hear three core themes to which Bosch, FEIN, and Rothenberger are all committed: delivering quality products, offering full system solutions, and equipping a truly cordless job site, all with a focus on making work easier. I'll turn it over to Sarah Davison, Bosch Power Tools Private Label and Partnerships Manager, to share an overview of the AMPShare system and how it can work for you.
Thanks, Steve. With a vision to offer the best and widest 18-volt system with extensive compatibility, AMPShare is a battery system designed to be multi-brand compatible across many cordless products to make managing your workday easier. By covering a wide range of applications with just one AMPShare battery, you benefit on a number of fronts. With fewer battery platforms to manage and purchases to make, AMPShare helps to downsize the amount of different batteries in your tool crib or in your truck. AMPShare powered by Bosch allows you to save time, space, and money by having to manage fewer batteries and chargers overall throughout your workday. We're proud to present a battery system with the convenience and power to keep running, no matter the job. I'll pass it over to Mike Cholis, the Group Manager of Product Development at Bosch Power Tools, to dig into the inner workings of the AMPShare system, which do just that.
Thank you, Sarah. AMPShare is built off the core fundamentals of Bosch's 18-volt platform and is suited to power through any job. The battery technology at the heart of AMPShare system offers users many advantages, including extensive compatibility, advanced battery design, and fast charging. Bosch batteries today and now as part of the AMPShare system are compatible with Bosch's 18-volt cordless lineup, powering some of your favorite tools like the 18-volt 2-in-1 impact driver and impact wrench, ProFactor high power tools, and the new products to come in 2023 and beyond. With batteries spanning from 2 amp hours to 12 amp hours, AMPShare offers the power and runtime needed from the simplest to the toughest jobs. Within AMPShare, a range of batteries with core 18-volt technology delivers the ideal power-to-weight ratio. High power performance and heat management technology for overall longer battery lifetime. All of these are the major benefits of Bosch's current battery platform that are now automatically built into the AMPShare system. With powerful batteries comes the need for fast charging solutions. AMPShare chargers range from 4 amps to 16 amps, covering the charging needs of a typical workday. The turbocharger with Power Boost is our fastest charger that can charge a spent 8 amp hour battery to 80% in 26 minutes. Advanced battery and charger technology and multi-brand compatibility make AMPShare truly the cordless system to build on. I'll pass it back to Sarah to give us some insight into the founding partners who decided to bring this AMPShare system to life.
Thank you, Mike. As Mike mentioned, we have our founding partners here today representing FEIN and Rothenberger, brought together by our experience and goals in creating innovative solutions to power the future. In fact, we share a history of bringing best-in-class solutions to market like Starlock. We are set on seeing a truly cordless job site become a reality, all while delivering quality product and full system solutions powered by AMPShare batteries. I'll now let Steve Shepard share the future of Bosch and introduce our partners as we move in this direction.
Thanks, Sarah. At Bosch, we are experts in battery technology, taking the time to design a battery which allows us to build a cordless range of tools on one 18-volt platform. We are committed to this platform and announced earlier this year that we will launch 32 cordless tools in 2023, with many more to come. We stand by our purpose to design tools for the worker, not just for the work. That purpose extends to our AMPShare partners, who are some of the best in their respective segments. We share a common vision of setting industry standards for quality products to make your work easier. That said, I'm excited to introduce you to our founding partners, starting with Bill Craig, President of FEIN.
Thank you, Steve. My name is Bill Craig, President of FEIN Power Tools US. It is my pleasure to be here today to represent FEIN as a founding member of the AMPShare Alliance. FEIN has a long history of innovation, beginning with the development of the world's first electric hand drill in 1889 and the first oscillating power tool in 1967. Today, we're focused on offering products and services that are a complete problem solver for the metalworking, interior construction, and industrial fastening industries. The drive to discover and elevate new technologies is something FEIN and Bosch share. In fact, we jointly developed the Starlock Universal Tool Mount System for multi-tools in 2016. Taking the next step with Bosch to create a compatible battery system alliance is a natural evolution of our partnership. We believe it allows FEIN to expand and strengthen our lineup of high-quality cordless tools, beginning with our top-selling Multimaster. By co-founding the AMPShare Alliance, we are reinforcing our shared vision to operate tools from a variety of manufacturers with just one battery system. And we look forward to bringing that to the US and Canada throughout 2023. And with that, I'm eager to welcome our third founding partner, Kevin Rewerts, President of Rothenberger.
Thank you, Bill. My name is Kevin Rewerts, President and Managing Director of Rothenberger. We are proud to bring our expertise in pipe tools and machines to the AMPShare Alliance. We specialize in developing solutions in sanitary, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning technology. Our focus is on helping to make installers, plumbers, heating engineers, and technicians more productive on the job. To make your work easier, we focus on providing cordless solutions powered by leading battery technology. That is why in 2024, we will offer our battery-powered products, including a press tool, bending tool, and a vacuum pump with AMPShare battery compatibility, which will allow us to continue providing the best pipe tools that are compatible with battery platform that powers a multi-brand range of products.
Thank you, Kevin. To echo, your work is at the center of our innovations. We're driven to offer the power and flexibility to make your hard work just a little bit easier. As founders of the AMPShare Alliance, we're excited to share the other expert brands that have also joined the AMPShare system and will be available in North America starting in 2023 and beyond. Let's take a look at who they are. But the list of compatible brands won't end here. We plan on continuing to grow the alliance with new partners that are focused on solving many of your problems on the job and providing you with more freedom and flexibility than ever before. Now that we've covered the battery system and the AMPShare partner brands, let's get to what this battery alliance actually means for you. For those of you who already own Bosch tools that are powered by Bosch 18-volt batteries, you may be thinking, how does AMPShare impact what I already have? Easy. Think same battery, new look, extended compatibility. The batteries you own today now not only work with the Bosch 18-volt portfolio, but also many of the AMPShare compatible tools from FEIN, Rothenberger, Wagner, and more. The new look of the batteries is indicated by new labels on the front and back of the battery, but the inner workings haven't changed. The batteries you have today will work with the compatible partner products like the FEIN Multimaster, Rothenberger bending tool, or Wagner paint sprayer. For those of you looking for a new battery platform, we know it's not easy. With so many battery platforms and brands to choose from, it can sometimes be tough to make a commitment to just one. So we know many of you have more than one battery platform to meet your work needs. With AMPShare, we're focused on making managing your workday easier in two ways. First, by giving you the freedom to choose the best tool for the job, regardless of the brand. And second, by helping you have fewer batteries and chargers to deal with on the job.
Thanks, Sarah. AMPShare, powered by Bosch, is designed to make managing your workday easier with one battery system across many branded tools. Through our commitment to supporting you on the job, AMPShare is our latest offering that merges innovation with your feedback, making the future of a fully cordless job site feel even closer than before. We look forward to growing the alliance with more brands you trust to further extend the capabilities of AMPShare, powered by Bosch.
We hope you enjoyed the presentation. We've already received some great questions in the chat room from the hundreds of you who have joined us today from around the world. Please keep the questions coming. We're here for it. But first, I'd like to introduce you to our panel that we have here today. First from our Bosch North America team, Steve Shepard, Vice President and General Manager, Sarah Davidson, Private Label and Partnerships Manager, Mike Cholis, Group Manager of Product Development, and joining us from our partners today, Bill Craig, President of FEIN Power Tools US, and Dan Lucy, Director of Sales at Rothenberger US. Let's start with our first question because we have a lot to cover today. Thank you for the energy and the excitement that we're already hearing. But the first question's for you, Sarah. As you think about AMPShare and as our AMPShare expert, what are the benefits and the advantages that AMPShare is bringing to our workers that they won't be able to find anywhere else?
I love this question because it really gets down to what we strive to do with AMPShare. And number one is to offer the worker extended compatibility. We want to give them more brands than ever before on one cordless battery system. Second of all, we offer a leading battery technology. Mike alluded to it in the presentation. We have a great battery system that offers longer life and greater run times that can power everything from a simple drill to high power applications. And finally, we've got great charger technology as well, offering fast charge times.
Thank you. Steve, how do you see this fitting into the overall power tool industry? What does this mean to our workers who are using these tools every day?
I was hoping somebody would ask this. Really what we want to do is power a job site with all cordless on one platform. And that's what the end goal of really AMPShare is. And what we want to do is open this up to not just the partners listed in the presentation, but really anybody, any brand who's an expert in their field, who markets and manufactures products for the professional user.
Bill, let me ask you, when you think about your users and the workers that you serve, what does this AMPShare launch mean to them?
I think, first of all, it lets them plug into the millions of batteries that are out there globally for Bosch already, so that's a huge advantage. It simplifies the job site, and it provides us the ability to work on the power tool because Bosch has got the power plant covered for us.
Yeah. How about you, Dan? When you think about your workers that you serve, what does this AMPShare launch mean for them?
Well, I'll leverage off what everyone else has said, but having spent 16 years with Rothenberger and watched the evolution of pipe tools go from, nothing was battery powered to what they have offered now, to be able to partner with Bosch and to gain that efficiency of a single platform for all the jobs that may take place. It's an incredible leap into the next generation of pipe tools and what we can offer a worker.
Yeah, and Mike, we know that our workers love to get under the hood and know what is behind their power tools. So can you tell us a bit about the R&D process when it came to developing AMPShare?
Absolutely. It's clearly something that we're passionate about. And the way we take R&D is actually looking at what our users are doing and trying to find better ways to help them solve their problems, because really they're putting in a lot of hard work. Now, we have teams that are set up to spend 50% of their time out in the field with our workers. Just recently, I was visiting a job site in Chicago, and we were out there trying to understand what are the pain points our users are going through and really understand the need of what our workers are getting at so that we can deliver the best products to the marketplace.
Good. Sarah, let me share a question that came in from the chat room from Tom Bow. Is there any cross-reference to CAS, or is this Bosch only?
Tom, thanks so much for the question. So CAS and AMPShare are two separate systems, both with the goal of offering one battery across multiple brands. And I want to make sure I give Dan a chance to answer this question since they are currently on the CAS system.
Well, I think what we offer the plumber or the pipe tool worker is the ability to choose a technology that they're comfortable with, and that's the excitement about partnering with Bosch, because they are already so well placed in the industry, especially in North America, that we now have a partner that allows us to offer a very increased amount of flexibility to our customers and the way they want to go with a battery platform. So we're really excited about that.
Thank you. Bill, let me share a question with you. We're getting a lot of suggestions from our workers on ideas for new products. So can you speak to new products of yours that will be, joining this alliance, joining AMPShare?
Right now, we're starting off with our world-famous Multi-Master. We invented the tool back in 1967, so we're starting off with our flagship tool. Those tools will be available starting July 1st at retailers and distributors across the country. And then every quarter for the next 6 quarters, we're going to have new tools coming out on the AMPShare platform. So we're obviously trading over and making this part of our core of what we're going to do. And again, we want to plug into all those millions of batteries that Bosch has out there today.
Yeah, great, thank you. Steve, can you speak to this? And perhaps Rothenberger and FEIN, you can weigh in as well. We've had some questions on, how do you make the decisions of where we're going to see AMPShare being available in specific countries? In other words, when it comes to marketing, what's the strategy?
I mean, we want to get the word out as much as possible, and that's why we've partnered with, the brands we've partnered to. In terms of, distribution, it's going to be available starting June 1st. It will start shipping out in July 1st from some of our partners too. But today, I mean, it will be where Bosch products are sold today. Those products will be transitioning to AMPShare.
Bill, Dan?
Well, we're working very closely with Bosch, both in Germany and here in the U.S., to have a roadmap of as we bring our products to bear. So we're bringing different product families into the market, and we're going to start probably in first quarter of 24 and start to introduce those product families into the U.S. market.
Globally, we started in Europe a few months ago, but like I said, July 1st is the date in the U.S. and also in Canada, and then you'll see more products coming out every single quarter after that.
Thank you. Mike, a question for you that came in from the chat. There's been a lot of questions actually about charging. Can you talk about compatibility when it comes to chargers?
Absolutely. So from a Bosch battery standpoint, our battery's not changing. We're actually opening it up to our partners. And from a charger standpoint, all of your chargers that are in market today and the future chargers that we're launching will actually be compatible with the AMPShare powered by Bosch batteries.
One key thing I want to add to that is moving forward, all of the AMPShare batteries and chargers are actually going to be marked with AMPShare on them. So there's not going to be a question of, can I put this battery on this charger? We're really making an effort to make sure it's easy to understand. So regardless of whether you buy from Bosch, from Wagner, from FEIN, or Rothenberger, you've got the opportunity to see it visually with the labels that are on the products.
I'll add one thing too.
Please.
The Bosch batteries that have been in the market since 2008. So our current 18-volt system that we haven't changed at all. I mean, the batteries have been upgraded, but the actual interface and the platform remains the same. Those will all work on the AMPShare tools.
Sarah, this seems like a good segue to ask you about which brands are going to be compatible. What's the plan there with the current technology? Who else might be joining in the future?
In North America, we have 15 partners that have declared they're going to be joining us here in North America in the next few months. Globally, we're at close to 30. What I really love about this question, though, is it alludes to the brands that are going to be entering the U.S. market, the Canadian market for the first time. So we've got some that have never been here before. So our workers are going to have access to brands that they've never seen, they've never gotten to experience before, and I think that's one of the great things about what we're doing.
Thank you. Steve, a question from Riley for you. Riley wants a peek into the future. So are there plans to expand the AMPShare Alliance to the Bosch 12-volt system?
As of now, we don't have any active plans to do that. 18 volt is our primary focus in our battery platform moving forward.
How does the current AMPShare launch, how does that fit into Bosch Power Tools moving forward? Where does it fit into the Bosch plan?
It's a very, very strategic and core part of our system. We want to expand tools and make the job site cordless. And we know there's experts in the field, like Rothenberger and FEIN and our other partners that are with us today, that really we want those tools to be used by the users with the AMPShare platform. Now, that being said, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be launching 32 new cordless tools this year alone, and many more in the future years too. So as we expand our system, we hope our partners expand their system too, which I'm sure they will, to really make a cordless job site possible.
Yeah, what you're going to see from Bosch and from all partners is that moving forward, we're going to be solving the problems of the worker and solving problems on the job site, no matter which brand it comes from, but they're all going to be powered by one battery system. So as we like to say, it's a cordless system that can be built on, cover all the jobs on the cordless job site.
Thank you. Dan and Bill, let me turn to you for a moment. When you think about, we've been talking about who we're partnering with as Bosch, but what's it been like to be a Bosch partner? What's that experience been like? And why was AMPShare the right choice for you and the tools that you represent?
I think we've got a history with Starlock. Obviously, we partnered with a great blade change system with Bosch, and so we've got a history there. And then when they brought the new system to us with the new power plant of AMPShare, we're just really excited to partner with them. They've been great to work with, and we've been kind of lockstep ever since.
I'll echo with Bill's comments, but certainly with the German heritage of both our parent companies, there's been a long history together, and we've seen the cooperation both in Germany and here in North America. It's been an exciting journey so far. Really looking forward to where we can take it, the opportunities that it presents to us as we go forward.
Good, thank you. Mike, you're the expert on workers. You're constantly on job sites. So let me ask you, if all of this goes exactly according to plan, in a dream world, what kind of things do you want to hear from our workers as we introduce AMPShare to North America?
It's being on the job sites and hearing workers tell us that we've taken a complex system and simplified it for them. Being able to go from forming all the way to interior finishing on a single battery platform, whether you're using specialty tools like FEIN's Multimaster or Rothenberger's press tools, being able to change that battery and have the power across all expert brands, knowing that we've made that job site simpler.
Thank you. Sarah, when we launch, when people go to FEIN AMPShare, wherever they purchase their battery platforms, what should they be looking for? What should they expect to see when they go to make that purchase?
All of the products are going to be really clearly indicated that they're part of the AMPShare platform with the AMPShare logos on one side of the battery, and then of course the charging systems will have the same markers as well. The other thing to look for is the packaging moving forward will also indicate that they're part of AMPShare, so no matter where they're purchasing it, they'll be able to clearly see that it's part of the AMPShare family. And then of course online, if you're an online shopper, all of our e-commerce content will also have indications about the AMPShare platform as well. So should be pretty clear if we've done our job right.
Good. And Sarah, while we're on with you, I have a question from Ray from the chat. Can you talk about how the AMPShare Alliance is different from other brands offering shared battery platforms? So if you could give us a sense of what some of those differences are.
Yeah, Ray, thanks so much. I like this question because it's one of the things we've really strived to do. AMPShare is uniquely a marketing alliance. So what we're offering is one platform where we are unified in our messaging. So when you talk to Bosch about their batteries and their tools, you're going to hear Bosch talk about AMPShare batteries in one way. And then when you talk to FEIN or to Rothenberger, you're going to hear them talk about batteries in the same way. So you're really going to be able to get a consistent message, same understanding. And then of course, as battery technology advances, you're going to get those same benefits across all the platforms. So you're not locked into one brand. You've got the freedom to choose the one that works for you, but with the same platform and same understanding no matter who it comes from.
Thank you. Please keep your questions coming. We have time for a few more, but let me turn to our partners for another question. As you think about a cordless job site, specifically for the workers that you serve, why is a cordless job site so vitally important?
I think cordless is the next generation of power, right? So you don't want to trip over a cord. It's a tripping hazard. You want to give the workers what they need, but they need that power too. So if you can't do that, with the new technology that Bosch is offering, they're going to get all the power in a corded tool, in a cordless tool. So that really makes it more efficient, more active. You can get different places without having to worry about extension cords, generators, and different sources of power. Your power is right there with the tool, which makes it a lot easier for the worker, and that's really what we want to do, is ease that worker's job to make them more efficient and more proficient at what they want to do for the trades.
Bill's absolutely right, and not only efficiency, but if you start to think about ergonomics and the lightweight battery platforms now like Bosch, where we can put that kind of power on a tool that gives the worker the ability to get into tighter spaces, to reach into overheads, do things like that without cords, without the weight of a motor. Both efficiency and the safety of it play large in how we see it going forward.
And even to add on to that, if I may, the cordless job site is important, but having a cordless job site on one battery platform is equally important. And that's really what we're trying to get across.
Thank you. It looks like all of our questions, a question coming in live from Mike, not this Mike, different Mike, for Sarah. Will there be cross-marketing across popular social platforms like IG, YT, FB, Facebook?
Thanks, Mike, not this Mike. You can expect to see shared marketing across multiple platforms. If you haven't seen LinkedIn or IG today, please check them out. I'm sure they're there. But yeah, you can expect to see consistent marketing across all of our partner brands moving forward.
Thank you. And I know obviously so many of us are joining right now live on YouTube, which we appreciate so greatly. Thank you so much, everyone. The comments that we've seen pouring in have been so positive, and it seems that our enthusiasm for the AMPShare launch is shared by all of you as well. Thank you for your time, and I'm going to turn it over to Sarah to close out our time together.
I just want to say thank you again for taking the time to join us today. I know you have a busy day, and we appreciate it. We're excited to offer you AMPShare powered by Bosch moving forward, offering you one cordless job site or one cordless battery system that's going to give you more freedom and flexibility to choose whichever brand you want, regardless of what's best for your job, or for what's best for your job, regardless of the brand. So thank you very much, and have an awesome rest of your day.